I'm not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test part 346. Your role in the community, or better, values and responsibilities. While doing ground yoga, and if you participate in the ground yoga, that is at your own risk. Becoming a British citizen or settling in the UK brings responsibilities, but also opportunities. Everyone has the opportunity to participate in their community. The opportunity. This section looks at some of the responsibilities of being a citizen and gives information about how you can help to make your community a better place to live and work. Values and responsibilities. Although Britain is one of the world's most diverse societies, there is a set of shared values and responsibilities that everyone can agree with. So not that they can agree with, but that they can agree with. These values and responsibilities include, so what I want to say is that the can is, with all these people, even if they coming from different countries, like grandparents coming from different countries and so on, that they all are able to agree on a certain set of values and principles. And these are, for example, to obey and respect the law, to be aware of the rights of others and respect those rights, to treat others with fairness, to behave responsibly, to help and protect your family, to respect and preserve the environment, to treat everyone equally, regardless of sex, race, religion, age, disability, class, or sexual orientation. What is a class orientation? To work to provide for yourself and your family, to help others, and most of us. So to work to provide for yourself and your family. This is a responsibility to work and to work to provide for yourself and also your family, and to help others, and to vote in local and national government elections. Now, to that point, I would really hope for more clarification, because that is a sensible subject with is the responsibility to vote, because around the world it can also fastly go in the direction everyone has to vote. And as far as I know, in the United Kingdom, people don't have to vote. So it is a responsibility to be part in the elections and to vote, but no one in the United Kingdom is forced to vote. And all what we had read about voting, it was more like you have to register and you all the things that you want to vote. And no one knows who you're voting for and so on. So that is a thing which comes fastly into the wrong light, and I don't want it. So as far as I know, people don't have to vote in the United Kingdom, but we take it as we write it here. It's a value and responsibility to vote in local and national government elections. Taking on these values and responsibilities will make it easier for you to become a full and active citizen. We will continue in the next part with more to that, but we will now continue here. Values and responsibilities. So what we had here. That everyone should obey and respect the law. So there's a law saying that everyone has to make the MOT test with their car every 3 years, every year if a car is older than 3 years. Then that it is really on the responsibility of the person to do it if they are living in the United Kingdom. And to be aware of the rights of others and respect those rights, so that other people have a right to live in peace. And that these rights are then respected. That others are treated with fairness. I made them in the beginning directly out of kindness, because people, when they're treating people with unfairness, they are often trying to saying that that is correct that way, because that and that. So treat others with kindness is more direct. To behave responsibly. Behave responsibly. So also, if there's not a law, behave responsibly. to help and protect your family. But you should help your family, and you should also, yes, look that no harm happens to them. And to respect and preserve the environment. That you're nice to the nature. And that you try to preserve it. The trees are making our air to breathe. So. To treat everyone equally, regardless of sex, race, religion, age, disability, class, or sexual orientation. Or meaning class. Just class. So that means that everyone has to be treated equally, with the same kindness. And no matter if they are, what sex they have, so gender, no matter if they're a man or woman, or regardless what sex, or regardless what race, no matter if their parents had come from another country and they're having another ethnic background, or no matter their religion, so no matter if they're Hindu, Sikh, Christian, Muslim, Jew, or something like that, treat them with respect equally and with kindness. And age, no matter how old the person is, treat a 5-year-old and 5-year-old, treat a 85-year-old with respect as the way you treat a 55-year and a 55 years, 35-year or 5-year-old, or no matter how old. And also people with disability, if someone has lost a leg or has no eyesight, or and on and on and on and on. Treat people equally with respect and kindness. And also class, so no matter if they're having a lot of money or not much money or something like that. And also their sexual orientation, so no matter which person they are attracted to, treat them with kindness and respect. And to work to provide for yourself and your family, so that you don't starve. So look for a job that you have money that you have enough money to live, and also that your family has enough money. And to help others. And to vote in local and national government elections. So if there's an election, you can get it from the newspapers, when there's the next one, or the television or radio. Then to keep the democracy running, get the vote. And all these things, and also a bunch more, you can also come up with your own helpful ideas, maybe, if they are in allegiance with these fundamental values and principles. Then life will be easier, and it is easier to become a full and active citizen. And that's it. If you're just here for treating your neighbor with kindness, for being a good neighbor, then you can go directly to the next part. Otherwise, we're going to do now ground yoga, and if you participate in ground yoga, we're sitting tall up, and we're breathing in. And out, we're leaning in front, and we're opening the chest to the sky. And again in. And out and lean back. Seated cat and cow. So that is basically the cat. And again in the middle. And out on the chest to the sky. And again in the middle. And out. Again back with a sharp back. Again into the middle. And out in front. And in the middle. And the last time out and back. Breathe again in the middle. And we're doing circles. We're going in front, we're opening the chest. And we're going back, we're making a round back. We're going in front, we're opening the chest, we're breathing in. And we're breathing out, we're going back. Again in. Out and a round back, and we're changing the direction. Breathe again in. And out. Again in. And out. Again in, open the chest. And out. And we're breathing in into the middle. And now we're going into the tabletop position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the shoulders. We're placing one hand in the middle. And we're bringing one arm forward, we're leaning onto our shoulder. Now we can take the loose arm and stretch it high up. And you can bring it now also in front. You bring it again up. Down. And we're coming up again. Now to the other side. One hand in the middle. We bring one arm through. And we're
lying down on our shoulder. Breathe in with the arm up and out. Stretch the arm high up. Breathe in and out the arm in front.
And now to the downward facing dog. Hands in front. And we're going up.
And try to make a straight line with the back and the arms. Now we're bending the right leg and we're stretching the left leg. Breathe in and out and change. Again in and out and change. In, out and change. The last time in and out and change. Both legs again straight. And we're doing the stretching dog. We're coming high up on the tiptoes. All the rest the same. Breathe in and out again down the heels.
Now we're walking in. And we're doing the marmot. We're breathing in and bending the right leg. And out we're stretching just the left leg. Again in and change. And again in and change. And out. And the last time breathe in. And out and change. And breathe in. And out, both legs again straight. Now, penguin. We're breathing in and lifting the right arm to the sky. We're bending the left knee and looking over the right shoulder to the right hand. We're breathing in and taking the arm again in. And out and down, both legs straight. Now the other arm. Breathe in, open the left arm to the sky. Bend the right knee. Look over the left shoulder to the left hand. Breathe in, take the arm again in. And out and down. Now we're doing the pelican. We are opening the legs a little bit, making a little space, a hand with wide space. And we're bringing our weight to the heels. We're breathing in. And out. Because we're breathing in and going down. And we're breathing out and coming again out. And again in and down. And out. One last time, breathe in. And out and out. And now we're doing the touches counterweight. Close the feet again. Take hold onto the elbows. And we are rocking and swinging gently from side to side. And we're ending slowly. We're bringing the hands again down. Walking in front to the downward facing dog. We bring the knees down and we're sitting back into child's pose. If you like, you can stay in child's pose for a minute or something. Otherwise, we're having a minute and let's look to the architects. We heard that there are some medieval art still standing, for example in Lincoln Cathedral and Salisbury Cathedral, Durham Cathedral and Canterbury Cathedral. And we also know that there's Hardwick Hall in Derbyshire, a big country house, and Indigo Jones did Queen's House in Greenwich and also Banqueting House in Whitehall. Then there was Christopher Wren, who helped to build the St. Paul's Cathedral and that developed a British version of the ornate style. Okay, so Christopher Wren. The next one will then be, I'm not sure if we're doing that now officially, Robert Adam. He influenced the development of architecture in the UK, Europe and America. So Robert Adam. Next one will be Robert Adam. We're just going to do Robert Adam now, and then we're going to make the next time what he did. Robert Adam. So we had Circus of Valley. He built the Postgre Fiddle and helped to develop Ornate style and the Harding Hall in Derbyshire, and Inigo Jones, Queen's House in Greenwich, and Banqueting House. I thank you very much, and until next time.